Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Welcome back to our beautiful studio here at Late Night with Uncle Fran. As you can see, I am alive and well after that very scary thing we learned about Bert last week in his relation to the COVID virus. But it actually turned out for the best because Bert developed a very terrible case of COVID and ended up wiping out all of his parole officers. Well, except for one, Officer Sweetheart. She is alive and well, and I think she and Bert are expecting, actually. But anyways, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, welcome to our 10th episode. As you can see, Patricia is all dolled up for the festivities, dressed like Santa Claus. And down here I have a little gift I got from my nephew. I thought he gave it to me because he thought it was me, which I could see clearly, but turns out he just wanted to also share the spirit of Santa Claus with me, which I'm not too crazy about. Anyways, let's get right into the letters this week. This week's theme, obviously, is naughty or nice. Alrighty. Our first letter this week comes from Brutus, age 12, from the great state of Idaho. He writes, Dear Uncle Fran, my mother informed me this week that Santa Claus will not be making a visit at my home this year. I am so confused. I did all the things. I wrote him a letter, went to the mall and saw that imposter of his. I even put on my best behavior and treated my sister like an actual human being for once. Nonetheless, Mother says that Santa will not be visiting because I've been a naughty boy. What am I to do, Uncle Fran? How do I get the jolly man to come to my home? Signed, Brutus. Well, hello, little Brutus. I understand your disappointment at Santa Claus not showing up for you, but to be honest, that's just what Santa does. He's a liar and a fraud. He's a rat bastard, and he's not to be trusted. Brutus, place your trust in me, not Santa Claus. I mean, think about it. You and I are close. You wrote me a letter, and I'm responding to you. What a beautiful thing. You wrote Santa Claus a letter, and you might as well have been sending something out into the void. He never responded to you, and even if he did, what does he send you? Something materialistic, a toy, a piece of plastic that one of his slaves made in the sweatshop? What do I give you, Brutus? I give you wise, sage advice. I think that's more valuable than anything that fat bitch could provide at the end of your chimney. Hopefully that helps, Brutus. Merry Christmas and God bless. Alrighty, well, our next letter comes from little Tina, age 9, from the great state of New Jersey. She writes, Dear Uncle Fran, I have a question about Santa Claus. I suppose that's to be expected. It's the Christmas episode and all. My question, Uncle Fran, is how does Santa make it to every house in just one night? The science of this baffles me. Signed, little sweet innocent Tina. Hello, little Tina. Santa Claus, yes. What an interesting topic, a popular one this evening. How does Santa make it to every home in one night? Well, let's do some math real quick. There's 8 billion people in this world, so billions of homes, and 7 continents, so many countries. The answer to your question, Tina, is Santa doesn't make it to every home in one night. Of course, the media boasts about his success rate. Oh, Santa brought joy to the children of New York. Santa brought joy to the children of California. But do you ever hear of the joy Santa brings to the starving children in Africa? Do you ever hear of the joy that Santa brings to the kids sitting in the slums of the city whose parents don't know where their next paycheck is coming from? No, you only hear of the commercial success of that fat bastard. He's a liar and a fraud. If you notice, I answer letters from everyone because I am a man of truth, honor, and wisdom. I love spreading the joy to the children, and honestly, if you think about it, Santa Claus kind of stole my whole thing. Of course, Santa is popular all over the world. Here I am in my basement, answering letters, doing the work that really matters. Anyways, Tina, the answer to your question is Santa doesn't make it to every home in one night. That is another lie told by his network of spies. Take care, little Tina. Good luck and Merry Christmas. Alrighty. Our last letter tonight comes from Ian, age 25, from the great state of Missouri. He writes, Dear Uncle Fran, this Christmas I am really not... Okay, listen, you want to hear what the deal is with Santa Claus? Here, I'll tell you, okay? When I was not a boy of 5 yet, I loved Christmas time. I still do, obviously. We've got everything all decorated, but I loved Santa Claus in particular. I looked up to him, a wise old man imparting his wisdom onto the youth. Look at that. I took inspiration from him. Was my hero. One Christmas Eve night, I couldn't contain my excitement. I had to meet the man. I had to ask him questions. Much like Tina, I wanted to know how he made it to every house in one night. I wanted to know what his favorite type of cookie was so that the following year I could bake it for him. I tiptoed down the stairs in nothing but my PJs and, well, what do I see under the mistletoe at the fireplace but Santa with his grubby, fat little hands, speckled little hands, all over my beautiful mama. You know the song, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? Well, I wish I could relate to that song. I saw something far worse than that, something I can't repeat here, but just know it scarred me for life. Every night, for 3 years after that incident, I dreamed of that moment in vivid detail. That's why I don't like Santa Claus. He defiled my sweet mama, and I will never forgive the man. Ian, I'm sorry I didn't get to your letter, but I had to get that out. Sometimes your old Uncle Fran has to vent his frustrations too. I'm glad you were able to listen to me for a change. All right, anyways, that's enough of the letters for tonight. I think now we will have a nice holiday-themed conversation with my good friend, Bert. Alrighty, well, Merry Christmas, Bert.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Fran.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, Fran. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing so well. Don't you just love this time of year, Bert?
I do. It's always I'm all decked out. I have my
Yes.
Christmas sweater, and I even have Christmas socks. Look
Wow.
at that. Wow.
Those are remarkable.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Bert. Did you see that Patricia also went all out this year for Christmas
Patricia
time?
always does. He never ceases to amaze me.
No, an incredible bird indeed. So, Bert, are you excited for Christmas this year?
I am. I hope it's better than last year.
Why?
Yeah.
What happened last year?
There was an attempted robbery last year in my home.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard about that.
Well, I try to keep it down. I don't like telling people my problems. It was last year. I was sitting watching my favorite TV show, Thomas the Train.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
of course. Yes.
And all of a sudden I hear a poof on my roof. And so I got a little scared. So I mean, I got up, I pulled my pants up, and I started walking outside. I got my ladder and climbed up there, and I got on the roof, and sure enough, there was a man on my roof.
Really?
Yeah. I have a little trap door in the attic. For some reason, the idiot who designed my house, he made that. So I was like, I give him credit. That's an interesting way. But I said, hey. And he looked at me and we made eye contact. He didn't say anything. And I was like, what are you doing on my roof? Still nothing. So I walked a little closer. And so the way my roof is designed, it's a little flat. There's a long walkway where it's flat, and then it's a steep drop off. It's really good for the rain.
Yes, that's what I've heard too. Yes.
I walked closer to this man and I said, "Hey, still nothing." So now I'm getting a little upset, Fran, and still a little nervous in the back of my mind. But I said, "Hey, get off my roof!" And he called me a hoe 3 times.
A hoe?
Yeah.
Really?
He said, "Ho, ho, ho," and I was like, "How dare you!" So then I got a little angry. So walked a little closer, and I said, "Listen, buddy, this is your last warning. get off my roof and we'll have no problems. Did it again. Called me a hoe 3 times. So I said, okay, you know what, Bert? It's Christmas time. You need to be more forgiving. And I said, okay, friend, you have your fun. I'll leave you alone.
It's very noble of you.
I said that, and he laughed. He laughed in my face. So I said, okay. So turn around, start walking. I went, bam! Turned around and decked this bastard right in the mouth. And all of a sudden, he flung back, and now he's on the edge of my roof now. He's in the part that's starting to go down, but his feet are right here. So I stepped on his foot, and I said, "Who's the hoe now?" And yet again, still laughs. And I said, "Okay, have it your way." Lift the foot up. He comes sliding down, and poof! He destroyed my snowman.
Oh no. I know how long it takes you to build a snowman, Bert.
3 weeks.
Down the drain.
3 weeks of hard work. I even did 2 balls this time.
Really? Wow. Wasn't just a single ball snowman.
No, we've had a lot of snow lately, so I decided it's time for 2.
It's good.
Crushed it. It's gone. So, climb down the ladder, and I go to collect my prize. He's gone.
Really?
He's gone. Beats me.
Interesting. Almost like magic, would you say, Bert?
Either that or the fastest man alive.
Bert, let me ask you something about this fellow who was on your roof. What was he wearing at the time he was attempting to break into your home?
He was wearing a unique outfit. I've never seen it before, especially someone who's robbing someone. He had red.
And did he have great whiskers, a beard maybe? Did he look anything at all like Sweet Patricia right here?
Well, yeah, that was actually one of the things that was most threatening about him. When I saw it on the roof, I saw this big beard.
And what day did this take place on, Bert?
So it was before New Year's, and there was snow on the ground. So December December 24th. Yeah.
Bert, you beautiful bastard. There wasn't anyone trying to rob your home. That was Santa Claus trying to give you presents, and you whooped his pussy ass to the dirt. I am so proud of you, Bert. That is amazing to hear.
Dad actually would explain the reindeer on the roof.
There were reindeer on the roof, and that wasn't a part of your grand story.
It didn't feel like a relative detail.
Anyways, Bert, I am so excited that you beat the piss out of Santa Claus. Tell me, did he bleed? Did he cry? Did he beg for mercy?
You're telling me that I beat up Santa Claus?
Yes,
No.
and you did a hell of a job of it.
No, I look forward to his arrival every year.
Bert, you really shouldn't beat yourself up. Santa is nothing but a liar and a fraud.
I like Santa. I give him my ultimate juice every year, and he rewards me. He comes and he gives me presents, and we have a grand old time.
You give Santa Claus your ultimate juice, really?
I do. I do.
Interesting.
I feel like it's an even exchange. I get presents and I give him my ultimate juice.
Well, Bert, I can tell you're very upset about this. Tell me something, though. You said Santa didn't come to your house that year after all that, and you're worried he's not going to come this year?
Yeah, I hit him pretty hard, Fran.
See, here's the thing, though. If Santa was truly your friend, the way you claim that he is, I feel like he would have called out to you, Bert, instead of calling you a hoe 3 times. He would have said, Bert, it's me, your good friend Santa Claus. And he would have shown up anyways, because that's what friends do. They show up even in the darkest of times. So, Bert, unlike that reckless animal Santa Claus who you can't trust for anything, I, your real friend, got you something for Christmas.
Did you really?
I did. And it's almost like I have a sense better than Santa Claus himself, because would you look at what I got you?
No, you didn't have to, Fran. You didn't
Just
have
like
to.
the one that fat bastard crushed.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Bert.
Thank you, Fran. I also got you a present.
Really,
Yeah,
Bert? Oh,
I
I'm
did.
absolutely tickled to hear that.
I did. Yes. So it I hope, you know, I hope you like it. It took me a while to make.
Oh, you made it's homemade. Oh,
Yes.
let me see,
Yeah.
Bert.
Here you go.
Yes, that is very nice, Bert. Wow, I can tell you put a lot of thought and effort into this gift.
I'm glad you like it.
I do. For now, it will sit right here. Keep sweet Patricia company.
They look so good together.
They do. Alrighty, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from us here at Late Night with Uncle Fran. Bert, would you like to say Merry Christmas to the people?
Merry Christmas, people, and I'm sorry, Santa.